How's it going, guys? Welcome to the TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Steins Gate 0. Last time we were here, we had an interesting insight into some more about the stuff that's going on. Thankfully, we kind of got to go back to Okabe and see him and Amadeus talk to each other a little bit. And we got to see his side of the whole laboratory situation with Yuki and Suzuha. But I think the most important bit of insight we've had so far is the continuation of the story of Suzuha, like how she went back in time and how she traveled with Kagari. I think that was her name, Kagari. And I guess she ended up losing track of her in the 70s. So we'll have to see how involved is she in the current plot. Does she have something to do with a creepy individual who was wearing combat boots who snuck up to the top of the Radicon building and was spying on Ferris and Suzuha in front of the time machine? That's pretty risky. That's pretty bad if that's the enemy. So hopefully it's not terrible, but I don't know. We'll have to see. And I really want to see how that girl's involved, considering who she is and where she comes from. I wonder what's going to happen to her and what has happened to her. So I'm excited to find out. But I think for right now, we're just going to jump in and see how the story unfolds, because I have no idea how that's going to really play out yet. Not really any major predictions I can make so far. I think I've made a few, but I don't know how serious they all are. But yeah, let's talk to Maho and see how she's doing. Maho Hiyaho was fidgeting. She knew exactly why, but she still didn't want to admit it.
Maho, 準備はできたかい?
Uh-huh.
はい。
She awkwardly stood up from the chair as Dr. Leskinen spoke to her.
何ですか?
Yeah, what's up with this guy?
少しはおめかしするかと思ったんだが、魔法はマイペースだね。
Dr. Leskinen stared at her for a moment, then spoke. It was obvious he was referring to her outfit.
この前みたいにパーティーに出席するわけじゃないんですから。
あの時だって白衣のままだったじゃないか。
あれは服を忘れたんです。
Yeah.
そうだったね。
Dr. Leskinen was wearing his translator all the time these days. In fact, he had actually told Maho to talk to him in Japanese.
さて、クリスとリンタロウはどういう関係を築いているかな？会うのが楽しみだよ。
I'm curious how he's going to observe this. Excuse me. Maho and Dr. Leskinen were about to head into Tokyo proper. There, they were to meet Rintaro Okabe. It had been 2 weeks since they'd first asked him to test Amadeus. It was time for the first report. Of course, that was the reason Maho was fidgeting. She was nervous to meet Okabe, no, to see Kurisu for the first time in quite a while. Of course, Maho was able to talk to Kurisu anytime she wanted, but since she'd asked Okabe to be a tester, she tried to avoid doing so as much as possible. She didn't want her conversations to add any extra noise.
教授、出発する前に一つ聞いても?
This is going to be interesting.
なんなる意図?
なぜ岡部さんなんですか?
Maho wanted to ask Dr. Leskinen that for a long time. If she was going to ask it though, now was the time. Dr. Leskinen thought for a minute.
嫉妬しているのかい、魔法?
Oh gosh.
それは...
She felt felt heat flush her face. In other words, she was right. Yeah, she was jealous of Okabe. Not that she wanted to admit it.
正直、納得はしていません。クリスの話し相手なら、他にも適任がいたはずです。
例えば、君とか？
そうは言いません。私は クリスともアマデウスとも近すぎますから。
リンタロウはいい青年だよ。
Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm just making tons of noises this episode.
本気でそう信じているなら、教授はお人よしです。
Aww.
人の本質を一度会っただけで理解することなんて不可能ですよ。
He does. It is interesting, like how impulsive he seems to be. But okay, I don't know. I just can't help but feel like that there's more to it than meets the eye. Like Dr. Leskinen, like I feel like maybe he's aware of more than he seems.
もし彼が私たちに隠れて他の研究者にアマデウスを売り渡してしまったら、最初はそのつもりはなかったとしても、お金を前にしたら気持ちが揺らぐことだってあります。それが人間というものです。
仮にリンタロウがアマデウスを撃ったとしよう。それでどうなるかな？
Well, it depends on what that involves. Obviously, he can't actually sell Amadeus properly. Amadeus' servers and all programming backbone is here. At most, he could just give them as much insight as possible into what they're doing and possibly just kind of give them a nudge in the right direction. But yeah, what would happen?
アクセス権を手に入れた何者かはクリスと仲良くなってアマデウスそのものを乗っ取ったりできる。
Oh, fetch curse you hand every time.
それは
Maho asked herself the question and realized the chance was almost zero.
ありえません。
Yeah.
そう、ありえない。
So that's one of the benefits of the AI is it can like recognize when a situation seems really fishy, you know? Like just having an access passcode doesn't let you pass the front door anymore. That's a really nice thing about it.
なぜならそんな事態になればクリスの方が対話を拒否するだろうからね。アマデウスはそういう意味でとても面倒くさいシステムだよ。なかなかこちらの思い通りには動いてくれない。もちろんアマデウスが説得される可能性もあるだろうけれど。
Yeah, but what do you bribe a computer with? What would Amadeus want?
そのために私はモデルとなる人格にクリスと魔法を選んだとも言えるわけでね。
Fair point. Dr. Leskinen gave her a mischievous wink. They're very
私もクリスも
they're stubborn
気
people.
難しいですからね。そうやすやすと説得はされないでしょう。
Aww. She knew he was teasing her, so she decided to say it.
いかにも君たちは本当に容赦ない。これぞ最強のセキュリティだよ。
けなされているように聞こえるんですが。
君たちは我が研究室が誇る最強のレディーさ。
It's also true. Dr. Leskinen laughed happily. He always had a childlike innocence about him. He's awesome. He's really cool. He's a fun guy.
いずれにせよ、アマデウスの AI は一筋縄ではいかないわけでね。だからこそ面白いとも言える。
Yeah.
そんな彼女たちを身内だけで独占していても進歩はないだろう。アマデウスが劇的な進化を遂げるための起爆剤のようなものがちょうど欲しいと考えていたところなんだ。しかもなるべく研究とは無関係な人物に預けたかった。
Nice. It's interesting though because like by picking Okabe, like maybe they picked somebody who had nothing to do with the research, but they also picked somebody who just had such a powerful connection with her, but in another world line. It's such an interesting, like almost fate-driven choice.
ウィンターローは聡明だし適任だと思ったんだ。クリスの友人でもあったわけだし。とりあえず今日の報告次第で判断してもいいんじゃないか？
Yeah.
クリスがリンターローと過ごしてどう変化したのかを見極めてからだね。私たちが見たことのないような意外な一面を覗かせてくれるかもしれないよ。
That's actually very, very possible. I have no idea what to expect here, though. Maybe she's got full otaku or something. Also, the other thing that's different, if you remember last episode, is that the news report is saying that people are starting to feel the effects of, like, the reading Steiner, like having impressions and like ideas of realities that aren't real, and memories that don't seem to be theirs or disconnected from the past. Like, there's something really weird going on too. So I wonder if they made any progress figuring out what that is.
Hi.
That was what was making her nervous. If Kurisu changed into someone she didn't know, that would make her sad.
そろそろ時間だ。レオ。
Right. Maho nodded. Alright, let's see what goodies we can come up with here. Okabe! Okabe! Oh, hello, we're here at the temple, huh? I walked onto the grounds of Yanabayashi Shrine and quietly took a look around. Several cats were sunbathing beneath the cold winter sky, but there was no sign of anyone else. Lukako wasn't back from school yet. Okay, I could talk to Kurisu without anyone staring at me here. I was supposed to meet with Dr. Leskin and Maho after this. Fetch! I keep right-clicking and don't know why. I'm so sorry. Before that happened, I wanted to confirm something with Kurisu. Alright, so, should I talk to her? Okay. I decided to start the app. Alright, well, quick save. That's cool, like, animation's really nice. Hey, how's it going? She looks so happy.
話がある。
Ah.
今日はこの後教授や先輩に会う予定なのよね。その件について？
Probably a little bit.
ああ。
緊張する必要はないんじゃない？基本的にはログを提出して、あとはあんたから見た私がどんな印象だったのか軽く聞かれるぐらいだと思う。
Excuse me, sorry.
それだ。ログだよ。それを聞きたかった。もしかしてこれまでの会話は全部記録されてるのか？
Okabe, what kind of conversations have you been having? I'd be very concerned, however, if she's been logging conversations about topics that she might not have been, shouldn't have been listening to, because he's definitely made some references to time travel.
最初に話したでしょ？私は私以外アクセス不可の領域にログを取っているって聞いてなかった？
それを今回教授とヒアジョーさんに提出するのか？
Oh yeah.
多分そう。
ということはプライベートのことをお前に喋ろうものならヒアジョーさんやレスキネン教授に筒抜けっていうことか？
あんたね、今さら？
It's true, man. Why are you just hitting this now? Yeah, what's a little late? Chris and I have been talking for 2 weeks. I should have asked about this when I got the access key for Amadeus.
今日になって気づいたんだ。
Aww, poor guy.
俺、これまでに何かまずいことを話さなかったか？
Well, she didn't have to tell you. She does.
例えば合コンでろくに女の子と話せなかったこととか？
Of course, that's what you would pick up on.
実家が八百屋さんなのにナスが嫌いなこととか？
To be fair, eggplants can be kind of weird.
ナスは嫌いなんじゃない。苦手なだけだ。
Wait, you're just not very good at eating them? Is it a texture problem? Or what? If that were all, I didn't really care.
あんたが最初に私と話した時にクリスティーナって呼んだこととか？
Oh, that was fine.
それについては忘れてくれ。
Please forget. She's a machine. She can't just forget about that.
人の記憶は曖昧で、時間が経てば経つほど主観が入り混じるし、物語が付与されていく。その内容がポジティブかネガティブかに関係なく、印象的な言葉しか思い出さないことも多い。それに引きずられて、前後の会話の記憶はねじ曲げられていく。
It's true. Memory is a fascinating thing. It's really something powerful to look into. But one thing that's really interesting, like I think I mentioned this before, but that's the fact that when you recall a memory, what's currently happening around you or the way you perceive that memory will actually alter that memory. Those alterations typically are pretty subtle, but they absolutely happen. And so, like, our memory isn't this, like, solid lockbox that we think it is. It's very dynamic. And so that can cause problems. Huh? What was she talking about?
それが悪いことだと言ってるわけじゃない。人の記憶というのはそういうものなんだから。でも、アマデウスは人じゃない。まだ研究段階の不完全な AI よ。
Right, so she didn't call herself Amadeus, which is interesting. Like, she's saying, like, Amadeus isn't human. But she's referred to herself as I before.
これは、教授たちにとって大きな壁の一つなんだけど、実は、人の持つ曖昧さをアマデウスはまだ完全には再現できていない。つまりね、忘れるという脳の高度な機能、それを完璧には模倣できてないってこと。
So, part of the problem is that it can't forget.
でも ATF でのレスキネン教授の講演だとアマデウスは不必要なことは忘れてしまうって。
ええ、確かに忘れるわ。けど言ったでしょ。私たちはまるで秘密の日記のようにログを取ってるって。結局その中には全ての情報が残ってしまってるわけ。そしてそれをロードしてくれば忘却したはずのデータは私の記憶に戻ってきてしまう。OK?
I guess that makes sense. So it's like she kind of forgets, but she doesn't actually forget. In other words, asking her to forget was a waste of time.
代替案はログを消すことだけど、私にとってログはバックアップだから絶対無理。
Yeah, no worries.
仮に一箇所だけ消去しても同じ。前後の文脈を参照して、その不自然に消去された箇所を自動的に修復してしまう。
Wow, that's actually impressive.
それでも、なんとか記憶を改ざんしたいというのなら、大元のプログラムそのものをいじるしかない。
I didn't have that level of access, and I didn't understand the program, how the program worked at all. So basically, until I told Kurisu why I called her Christina, she was going to keep asking. What a pain.
どうしてクリスティーナ？
本当に引き下がらないな。今すぐ通話を切ってもいいんだぞ。
そうやって逃げたって今説明した通り私は忘れない。
Fair point.
はぐらかされるとかえって気になってしょうがなくなるのよね。それともあえてそうすることで私に構ってほしいっていう合図を送ってる？
Well, wow, that's very high and mighty of her. If it weren't Kurisu, I'd be like, haha, you silly girl. Of course not.
待ってちゃうはお前だろう。こっちが大学の講義を受けてる最中でもお構いなしで連絡してくるくせに。それだけじゃなく LINE でまでコメントしまくってきて。
And Ryan, is that gonna be like it's like the chat app? An instant messaging application developed by Itaru Hishida. Wow, made by Itaru. If both users have it installed, they can communicate with one another via voice and chat. Since it's privately developed software, it isn't available on the internet. Right now, only Itaru Hishida and his friends and acquaintances use it. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. And that's where all the little sprites are being used, I'm guessing.
好奇心旺盛すぎる。そんな調子で無邪気に首を突っ込むといつか痛い目を見るぞ。
研究者はそれぐらいじゃないとやっていけないのよ。
She got mad at me.
そんなにクリスティーナの件が気になるなら推論でも立ててみたらどうだ？
一応いくつかの可能性は考えてはみた。聞いて。
Oh, that's impressive. I'm a little worried where she's gonna take this though. She's really into this.
可能性その1。 あんたはクリスティーナ・なんちゃらという名前のハリウッド女優が好きである。
It's actually a fair guess for a random shot in the dark.
自分がハリウッド女優並みの美貌の持ち主だとでも？
Oh, Okabe.
見た目は関係ない。同じ名前の人に親近感を持つのと似たような意味よ。
つまりこう言いたいわけか。私は岡部倫太郎から親近感を持たれている。
単なる例え話でしょ。言葉通りに受け止めないで。
Man, he's too good at messing with her. Aw, she's even blushing in there.
冗談だよ。
Whenever I talk to Kurisu, I always wanted to tease her. I need to watch out.
可能性その2。あんたが昔付き合っていた彼女が外国人で、クリスティーナっていう名前だった。
Nope, but
これ
interesting.
については、あんたの絶望的な英語力を聞く限り絶対にないわね。
Ouch.
もしかしたら日本語ペラペラの金髪ブロンド美女と付き合っていたかもしれないだろう。
I mean, possible, yes, but that's a tough one to find.
もしかしたの？
Did you?
沈黙は
Barely
敗北を
dated
認める
anyone,
ことと
period.
同意よ。
すいません。
Same as that.
可能性その3。オリジナルの私と面識があって、直接あるいは間接的にそう呼んでいた。
Oh, I mean, that wasn't too.
これも確率低いでしょうね。そんな風に呼ばれたら私ならこう答える。ティー
Yeah.
ナってつけるな。
Oh man, yep, that was exactly right. Fetch, that'd be weird. That's exactly what Kurisu said. But I didn't stop because
照れくさかったんだ。
the genius named Kurisu Makase was the person I always wanted to be.
どういうこと？
素直に名前を呼べないから照れ隠しであえて茶化した言い方をした。
照れくさい？
ああ、オリジナルだけじゃなくてお前と話すのもだ。
Aww. He's getting real now. Good. Yes.
私？
何しろモニターの中にいる女の子と話すなんて一度もない経験だったから。
Aww, that's really sweet of him. Like, I wouldn't even know what to say. Well, of course, I wouldn't be the girl, but I wouldn't know what to say to someone being that forward and like that.
それはどうも。
Aww.
なんで赤くなってるんだ？
赤くなんてなってないし。
Wow, like, okay, I understand like she's voiced by the same person, she's supposed to look like her, it's the whole point of the Amadeus machine being based on her memories, but holy crap, this really feels like we're talking to Kurisu again.
ただ、女の子扱いされるなんて思ってもみなかったから、ちょっとびっくりしただけで。
I mean, sure, you aren't physically a person, but you're still a girl. Even that reaction was just like Kurisu.
俺はお前のそういうところが好き。
Oh, okay. I'm starting to see problems here. Legitimate emotional attachment, not great. I shuddered. What was I about to say? This was a 3D model on a screen, a tiny collection of zeros and ones in the shape of a human. What was I about to say to her?
ねえ、聞いてもいい？
Yeah?
私たち知り合いだったのよね。つまりあんたとオリジナルの私がっていう意味だけど。
Oh no.
答えたくないならそれでいいけど、 いう関係だったの？少し興味ある。
What do you even say?
クリスティーナって呼ばれても私は怒らなかった。怒ったけれどそれでも笑って許した。
Oh, no, no, don't do that now.
ないよ。
I was hit with a violent urge to throw up. I could see Kurisu in front of me, covered in blood. She was looking at me, her eyes cold.
あんたが私を殺したのよ。どうしたの？ねえ、顔が真っ青。
I touched the smartphone and ended the call. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Then I became too dizzy to stand. Tried to throw up, but nothing came out. My hands were shaking. That's right, I can't change reality. But there I was, trying to talk to Kurisu like nothing had happened. I was treating her like the real Kurisu and trying to avert my eyes from what I'd done. I was clinging to Kurisu. This was wrong. I shouldn't talk to Kurisu anymore. The call was from Kurisu. Oh, fetch. Alright. What are we supposed to do here, huh? What am I supposed to do here? I really like that he can talk to her again, but he's kind of right. Like, she can't replace her, can she? He's got to be able to figure out a way to move on, but is this how? Do I answer this call? I don't know. I want to, but I don't know if he should. I think he should. I'm gonna click and see what he thinks right here. I hung up in the middle of the conversation, so she's probably mad. She was just an AI. Kurisu's anger was just a program. I wouldn't be able to just ignore this if it were me. I couldn't, like... I know it's horrible, and I can't imagine what it would be like to have to be in his shoes right now, but... I don't know. He needs help. He can't... And therapy is not gonna work. I think he needs to be honest with her. I think he needs to tell her what's going on. Did I make a mistake, though? I don't know what the right answer is here. I'm just so torn. Because I feel like if I click this button right now and pick up this call, what am I starting us on the path toward? Falling in love with a machine? If I'm attempting to bandage the past with an literal artificial replacement? But if I ignore the call, am I shunting a person? Like a developing individual who's inside the machine, who deserves to have the same care and attention? Like, okay, if this were a person, like literally a person, say it was Kurisu's twin, very similar in a lot of ways, and we'd gone through all of that, and like we knew we'd killed Kurisu, and we were not talking to their twin. They had no idea that we were involved in their death. Would you keep talking to them and clinging to that because they reminded you of somebody who cared so much about, or would you flee from them and run as far away as possible? I don't know. Kurisu wasn't Kurisu. part of me is also worried that this is like too easy a choice. The choices that mattered in the last game were the hard ones. I don't know if this is a hard choice or not.
なんだ
You gotta face it, man. I think that's the answer here. I think she can help. It's dangerous, but I think she can help.
なんだじゃない。急に切るなんて失礼。どうかしたの？
なんでもない。
でも、ひどい顔色してるじゃない。
本当になんでもない。放っておいてくれ。しばらく連絡してこないでくれると助かる。
あまり無理せずに誰か知り合いに連絡しなさいよ。それじゃ。
Bye. Could she gave up easier than I expected. Maybe she realized that as an artificial intelligence, there was nothing she could do. Realized? I was making her sound like a real person. And the second I thought that crossed my mind, I saw an image of a bloody hand. I gritted my teeth and waited for it to pass. I should really turn my smartphone off until I calm down a little. I was fine just a moment ago. But now, even hearing Kurisu's voice was enough to send me into a panic. I'd gone back to how I was half a year ago. Back then, even hearing Kurisu's name was enough to make me dizzy.
手を出すべきじゃなかった。
I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have tried to chase Kurisu's shadow. For now, I should just turn off the smartphone. But in the end, I couldn't make that decision. Can I? I wonder if I could have actually turned it off. I wonder, was that one of those checkpoints I could have had? Dang, that would be early, but man, it's possible. Like, okay, well, let me see. I don't think there's any, like, yeah, I don't think I could turn it off. Alright, anyway. I gulped down an entire bottle of mineral water and caught my breath. There was still a little time before my meeting. I wanted to get some air up here and recover a little. Not fetch! Why do I keep clicking that way? I looked down over the scenery below the overpass. The city was in Christmas spirit. The atmosphere was charged with excitement. It was the exact opposite of me. I took more deep breaths. I still felt like I wanted to throw up. I was getting a headache too. If I went to Dr. Leskinen like this, I'm sure I'd worry him.
Oh.
And then I realized that the two girls coming up the stairs were looking at me. I peered into the late afternoon darkness to try and make out their faces. One of them, the girl with the short haircut, waved. Miuri. Oh, no. Okay, it's Fubuki?
こんにちは。
Hello.
おお、まゆりの友達の。
They were Miuri's friends and fellow cosplayers. I think their cosplay names were Kaede. Okay, I've been apparently saying that wrong, and now I regret because like I know you told me how to say it right, and here it is, and I'm not prepared because I can't remember it. Kaede, Kaede, and Fubuki. I didn't know their real names, which was Kaede, which was Fubuki again.
大丈夫ですか？具合悪そうですけど。
ああ、大丈夫。
If I made them worry here and they talked to Miuri, it would cause a big fuss, and I didn't want her to worry about me when she didn't have to. I shouldn't have come back to Akihabara anyway. I'd run into people I knew just walking through town. I should have gone toward Kanda when I left the shrine.
オカリンさんっていつもなんだか辛そうに見えます。
Aww.
そうか。
そうだよ。吹雪ちゃん。 そんなオカリンさんを見てるマユシーも辛そうで、
Oh.
私もオカリンさんとマユシーのこと見てると泣きそうになって。って私何言ってんだろう。
I don't know. This Fubuki girl must really care about me, Yuri. I feel a little better after hearing that.
オカリンさんの好きな人って誰ですか？
Freaking just calling it out here, apparently. What? Girl I'd like. An image of Kurisu appeared in the corner of my eyes again. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. The feeling in my hands when I took her life came back. Oh, calm down.
オカリンさん、ごめんなさい。失礼なこと聞いちゃって。私オカリンさん、
Yep, this is complicated.
本当に大丈夫ですか？
ああ、大丈夫。
Kaede and Fubuki were looking at me, worried. I'm not saying it right, but I don't care right now. I got away from them as fast as I could. Oh, man. Closed epigraph. Next day protocol?
テスターをやめたいです。
Oh. I don't want to hear him say this. When I started the conversation with that, both Dr. Leskinen and Maho looked shocked. We were meeting in a room at a luxury hotel in the heart of Tokyo. Felt like the sort of secret meeting you'd see in a spy movie. Or maybe that only felt that way because the old me wasn't completely gone.
いきなりそんなこと。無責任だわ。
Maho seemed to finally understand what I meant, and her anger was clear.
魔法、落ち着けなさい。このテストはむしろリンタロウの善意で成り立ってるんだよ。引き受けてもらえただけでもこちらとしてはありがたかった。
Fair.
ここで辞退しても無責任ということは決してないから大丈夫。
Dr. Leskinen smiled and offered me his hand. I took hold of the giant hand and shook it back, but I looked down, unable to look him in the eye.
すみません。
ただ私としてもできれば続けてもらいたいんだよ。ざっとログを見たがかなり頻繁に話してくれているじゃないか。それに研究室で我々が相手をしていた頃とはクリスの話し方がだいぶ違う。
Ooh, interesting.
人は社会的な生き物だ。相手と状況によって言動を変える。それをアマデウスでも再現できていると見ていいだろう。だからこそもうしばらくテストを続けたいんだ。ちなみにやめようと思った理由は何かな？アマデウスと話すのが辛くなったかい？
Yeah.
いえ、逆です。
逆？
アマデウスとクリスと話すのはとても楽しいんです。
Aww.
でもそれが怖くて。
And then I desperately tried to explain the feelings that were welling up within me, even though I still didn't understand them myself. I told them how scared I was that I was starting to see Kurisu and Kurisu as the same person.
やはり君に負担をかけてしまったね。本当にすまない。ただ君のその反応はとても興味深い。研究者ではない目線でアマデウスを捉えているという意味で私も勉強になるよ。こんな言い方や感じ方になってしまうのを許してほしい。何しろ根っからの研究者なものでね。
いえ、こっちもわがまま言っているのは分かっているんです。
there's so much about this situation I just don't like. Like, there's so much that's unhealthy here. There's so much that is healthy here. It's like I'm really being pulled in two different directions about this, if I'm honest. I don't know what Okabe's move should be. Like, I don't know what I would choose if I were in his shoes. I want him to be able to move on. That's all I want. And I think that Amadeus could help with that, but it's also looking dangerous. Maho hadn't said a word for a while. She was frowning, and she seemed to be intently focused on studying Amadeus's logs. I didn't want her looking at me because it made me feel guilty, but...
わかった。テストの事態については君の望む通りにしよう。ただ、アクセス権は君のスマートフォンにそのまま残しておいて構わないかな？
え？
今後、アマデウスと話すのも話さないのも君の自由だ。クリスの方からは君に連絡しないように言っておくから。私たちと君との関係を今日これで終わりにはしたくないんだ。せっかくできた日本の友人だし、それに魔法も寂しがるしね。
教授
He's such a scum. He's so funny. But my goodness, he just loves to play against her. Good grief. Okay. Man, I just don't know. What would... I wish I had an idea of what I think would actually be helpful here. All through Steins Gate, I had a good, solid grasp of what I thought was the best course of action, or a good way to approach a situation, you know? It may not have been accurate, it might not have actually been appropriate, it might not have actually worked or even been an option, but I always felt like I was like, yeah, this is what I would do, or like, oh, I would never mess with this, like this would be dangerous. I'm in territory here I've never considered in this regard. I've loved thinking about conceptually AI and everything, so I'd be all for him like really getting to know an AI, getting close to her, but the fact that she's based off the imprints of the memories of a girl whom he had a hand in killing by accident, but whom he also loved with all his heart, it's a little too much. Like, there's too much at stake here. It's dangerous.
わかりました。
Right. I felt like giving in, but at the same time, I didn't want to lose my relationship with Dr. Leskinen. My goal of going to Victor Krondria University hadn't changed at all. And then Dr. Leskinen got a call on his smartphone.
おっ、失礼。ちょっと電話してくるよ。魔法、その間にリンタロと仲直りしておくようにね。
Dr. Leskinen left the room with a mischievous wink. I was alone with Maho.
ごめんなさい。さっきは怒鳴ったりして。
いや、
教授の言う通り、こちらがお願いしている立場なのに。アマデウスは今の私にとっては姉妹。子供みたいなものだから。それを投げ出されたように思えて、つい。
力になれなくてすまない。
あなたの気持ちも分かっているつもりよ。あるいはつもりだったかしら。
Maho sighed again.
自己嫌悪だわ。ダメね、私。
I don't know about that.
多分前頭前皮質がひねくれてできてるのよ。そうに違いないわ。
は？
前頭前皮質は人格を形成する部位の一つね。情報のフィルタリングを行うこともあるわ。己の中の認めがたい情報を遮断したり、 自己欺瞞を行ったり。
Interesting. Yeah, that's something you never really think about, right? Like when you like come up with lies, even though, especially the lies you tell yourself, like that's your brain literally omitting data and deciding to corrupt it on purpose. It's an interesting way to look at it.
よくわからない。
要するにむき出しの情動を隠そうとしてとっさに嘘をついたりするのよ。他人だけじゃなく自分自身にもね。今の私みたいに難しい言葉を並べて自分を取り繕ってやろうとか。
Aww.
こういうことも前頭前皮質がやってるんだと思うわ。
I would apply just as well to the old me. Hyomen, Hyoma Hyonen. Why is it backwards from the other way? When I realized that, there was nothing I could say.
誰でもそういうことってあると思う。
私は特別ひどいのよ。多分。今後も気が向いたらでいいから、アマデウスを構ってあげて。ほんの短い時間でもいいの。
考えておくよ。
Yeah, that's gonna be
あ
interesting.
りがとう。
Maho flopped back into the sofa.
なあ、聞いていいか？クリスの母親のこと。
Ooh, interesting.
お？
前にパーティーの時、君とレスキネン教授が話しているのが偶然聞こえたんだ。クリスの家に何かあったって。
ああ、あのこと。
Maho seemed to remember it quickly. She nodded.
クリスのお母さんから電話があったの。家に放火されたんですって。
大丈夫なのか？
ちょうどその日は留守にしていたから大丈夫だったそうよ。
That was a relief. After all that happened, I didn't want Kurisu's mother to go through any more.
私、クリスのお母さんには結構可愛がってもらっていたの。休日に家にもよく招待してもらってね。
Aww.
だから心配だわ。変なことに巻き込まれていなければいいのだけど。
変なこと？
I noticed the way she said the phrase. A cold chill ran down my back.
ただの放火じゃないのか？
それが。
Maho seemed unsure she should tell me.
ヒアジョーさん。
I urged her to speak. She nodded slightly.
それが最初は地元の警察が捜査していたらしいのだけれど、その後 FBI を名乗る人たちが来たらしくて。
FBI？
ええ、FBI が出てくるような事件じゃないのによ。
Yeah, no, definitely not. Unless they believed it had cross-state issues.
それと放火した犯人を隣の住人が目撃していたそうなんだけど、その証言によると犯人はただの放火犯には見えなかったって。
というと？
Possibly Russian agents?
複数犯でね、なんだか特殊部隊みたいだったって。ほとんど何も喋らず、火をつけたらすぐ近くに止まっていた車に乗り込んで去っていったそうよ。
That actually sounds like the Rounders.
こんな言い方が正しいかどうかわからないけど、手際がすごく良かったみたい。火の周りも異常なほど早かったらしいわ。
Accelerants. Was she trying to say that was no ordinary arson, but the work of a professional? I couldn't laugh away the possibility. I knew for a fact that there were people like that in this world.
それとその犯人たちがロシア語を話していたって。
Fetch. Oh, that is serious.
ロシア語？
Russian. The first thing that came to my mind, whether I liked it or not, was Nakabachi. Half a year ago, he'd stolen the paper about time travel from Kurisu, his own daughter, and used it to seek asylum in Russia. Could that have something to do with it?
それともう一つ。クリスが亡くなったばかりの頃、私たちの研究室でもおかしなことがあったの。地元警察と一緒に日本の刑事という人が来たのよ。日米の合同捜査でクリスの事件を調べているって。もちろん私たちはできる範囲で協力したんだけれど、何日か経って大学が警察に問い合わせをしたら、そんな刑事が日本から来た事実はないって言われたわ。
Oh my gosh, this bad.
じゃあその日本の刑事は偽物だった？
それだけじゃないの。地元警察も私たちの研究室を捜査した事実はないって。つまりね、日本の刑事どころか警察と称してやってきた人たち全員が
偽物。
そのことがあってから私。
Mao shook a little and wrapped her arms around herself.
私、クリスの死には何か裏があると疑っているわ。別に陰謀論者ではないけれど。
Yeah. No, I'd be freaking out too. Jeez.
何かもっと別の理由でクリスは殺されて、それが闇に葬られてしまったんじゃないかと、そう考えているのよ。
Alright, come on. Okabe, come on. You gotta tell her. You have to tell. If there's anyone who needs to know, it's her. I was the one who killed Kurisu. The police never found out. They never would, probably. No one could prove a murder that had been committed by a time traveler. The police had announced that a foreign thief had snuck into the storeroom at the radio building and Kurisu had been killed because she saw him. Supposedly, there was an international warrant out for the thief's arrest because he'd already left the country. And when I killed Kurisu, there was one other person there, Dr. Nakabaki. It was eerie that his name hadn't come up at all. Russia, Shern, the time machine. I remembered the future that Suzuha, or perhaps I should say, John Titor, had spoken of. She'd said World War III was going to start within a decade, and it would be the time machine that set it off. The EU and Russia would be in a race to develop it, and then even America would intervene, and that would be the spark. Were we at the center of the chain of events that would result in the deaths of 5 billion people? I couldn't help but feel that way. Well, good, because it's freaking true!
このままじゃクリスは浮かばれないわ。真実を知りたい。
真実？
I couldn't stop myself from shaking as I looked at Maho's face.
真実を知りたいって。
That was dangerous. If she tried to learn the truth, there could be no doubt that she'd put herself in danger. Yeah, I remember you guys. The Rounders who came crashing through the veil of night. My childhood friend who died in my arms after being shot in the head. And after that, the nightmarish and seemingly endless time loops. All the horrors that I'd experienced in the Alpha world line came flooding back, and I fought to stifle a moan.
でもそれは警察に任せておいた方がいい。
そうかしら。
少なくとも自分でどうにかできるなんて思わないことだ。人間一人の力なんてあまりにちっぽけなものだから。
I don't know, man. You did quite a lot. After I said that, I regretted it, but it was too late. Maho's gaze had turned into a piercing glare.
あなたもしかして何か知っているの？
Uh-oh. My panic was about to show. I quickly covered my face with my hands.
そんなはずないだろう。
そう。変なこと言って悪かったわ。私、クリスのことになるとついムキになってしまうの。彼女のこと、本当に好きだったのね。
あいつは本当にいいやつだったし、本当にすごいやつだった。俺も好きだったよ。
ええ。あなたのことを見ていればわかるわ。
A heavy silence filled the air between us. I felt like I had to say something, but fortunately Dr. Leskinen came back just then.
二人ともよかったらこれから食事でもどうかな？
Maho and I nodded and stood up from the sofa.
岡部さん、またこちらでのクリスの話を聞かせてくれる？
ああ、いつでも。
I was just barely able to smile back at Maho. Saw a dark blue van come around the corner of the underground parking lot. His tires squealed a little. Oh, fetch! Look out, man! It wasn't a Japanese car, it was a station wagon that looked like a sports car from the foreign manufacturer. I didn't know a lot about cars, but supposedly if you purchased it from a dealer, you could easily go over 8 million yen. The reason I knew all this was because the car's owner had told me over and over. It's a Subaru. The station wagon stopped in front of us, and there was a short bark from the horn. Associate Professor Izaki came out from the driver's side. While I was eating with Dr. Leskinen and Maho, he'd called me about something else. When I told him I was having dinner with the two of them, he'd offered to drive us home. Dr. Leskinen had tried to refuse, but Izaki had insisted so much that he had no choice but to accept. He had a pretty nice car from an associate professor. This was the cause of a lot of speculation around the college. Some people said his family were rich, others said his wife had some he had the wife of some CEO as a patron. He had once quietly told me the truth, that he was single and spent all his money on the car. Who even knew that was true? Izaki was acting like a professional chauffeur, opening the rear door and escorting Dr. Leskinen and Maho. Dr. Leskinen thanked him and got inside. Maho went around to the back and loaded up her luggage.
Okabe 君、ちゃっかりレスキネン教授に気に入られてるなんてなかなか抜け目ないな、この。
Aww. He grinned and poked me with his elbow.
この子には手放しちゃいけないぜ。君の将来のためにね。
はあ。
Yeah, well, this is a complicated situation. He was a hard guy to hate, but for an associate professor, he seemed kind of shallow. It was one of the unfortunate things about him. He waved to me and opened the driver's side door. Huh? What was that sound? About the same time I heard the strange sound. Oh, fetch. Oh no. A hole appeared in the window in the front passenger side. Oh no. Izaki screamed and fell back on his butt. Duck, man, duck! The rear window exploded. Fetch, no.
なんだよ、これ。
Are you serious? I panicked. Was this some kind of supernatural phenomenon? I was too confused to move. And then in the corner of my vision, I saw someone. A man I didn't know appeared out of the shadows of one of the pillars. He was holding something strange in his hand, looked like a kind of a handgun. It was tiny with a short barrel, kind of flat. Couldn't see any kind of silencer.
誰だ。
I remembered him from somewhere. Who is that? Felt like we'd met before. Where? I thought, but nothing came to me immediately. The man was standing there, mumbling something to himself.
つまずきを与えるこの世は忌まわしい。もちろんつまずきが起きることは避けられないが、つまずきをもたらすものこそが忌まわしいのだ。
Great. So, what?
もしお前の手か足の一つがお前をつまずかせるなら、それを切って捨てるがいい。
Freaking sounds like he's trying to quote some kind of weird gospel.
両手両足揃っていて永遠の火に投げ入れられるよりも、それはお前にとって間違いなく幸せなのだから。またもしお前の片方の目がお前をつまずかせるなら、
Pluck it out.
それをえぐり出して捨ててしまうがいい。
He's freaking quoting scriptures. Weird translated versions of scriptures, but
た
still.
とえ片目であろうとも、貧の無の谷の炎に投げ入れられるよりずっと幸いに違いないのだ。
You know me. The name of the valley in eastern Israel, in the south side of Old City District of Jerusalem. The valley was once where impure garbage and executed prisoners were disposed of, and it was always filled with fires, black smoke, and a horrible stench. It was also where human sacrifices were offered to Molech, and so was feared and avoided by the people. The site of this valley, constantly burning with unholy fires, became linked in the people's minds with the idea of hell. Later, Gehenna would have become a symbol of hell. The Hebrew word was Gehinnom, which became the Greek Gina, and later English Gehenna, which is also why the flames that burn in hell are sometimes known as the flames of Gehenna. Fetch, man. There was an aura of intensity and madness about the man as he pointed his gun at us.
神の与えし魂とは神の子である我々にこそ宿る。決してシリコンの上には宿らない。
Okay, when I'm drawing the silicone. Great, thank you, Associate Professor. Izaki stood up, turned around, and fled in terror like a startled rabbit. Oh, fetch. That sound again. It was so soft and light. Couldn't even imagine that it was a gunshot. But this time, the car's windows didn't break. And it didn't blow a hole in me, either. It missed? Was he too focused on Izaki? But you won't be that lucky again. Move! I pushed Maho into the back seat and crawled into the driver's side. Thankfully, the engine was still running. I slammed down on the pedal without even bothering to shut the door. Don't crash, don't crash. The sound of a powerful engine shook the underground air. He didn't put it in gear! The attacker flinched at the incredible noise and vibration. The car didn't move forward. It didn't move an inch.
Shift!
Oh, let's get... I thought he was toast. Dr. Leskin and Maho were keeping their heads low in the back seat and shouting loud enough to be heard over the engine. I took my foot off the accelerator. I glanced over at the gear shift, who was stuck next to the end. No? And then, through the windshield, I saw the attacker ready his gun again. He was aiming at me. The look in his eye told me he was ready to kill without hesitation.
魂はシリコンの上には宿らない。
A soul will not dwell within silicon. I get it. Silicon, of course. This person's against AI. Oh, that's not good. Crap. Cracks like spiderwebs appeared in the windshield. Something went past the side of my head. Come on, man! I felt a sharp pain, and at the same time a ringing in my ears. And all the other sounds faded away and started to disappear. I felt like myself passing out. And then Maho jumped over the seat and slid into the passenger side. Come on, man. My mind was pulled back to reality. I slammed the door shut just as she told me. Maho shifted from neutral to drive and leaned over on top of me to grab the wheel. Floor it. Go, man, go! Wait, no, fetch. Hey, how do I do this again? It's like... Oh my gosh. I'm messing up. I'm messing up. I can't remember how to... There. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, where's the backlog? There was the... Where is it? Where does it say? Maybe if I scroll up in here. I always can't remember the buttons. Okay. I slammed the accelerator so hard that for a moment the wheels were almost spinning in place. Then the car leapt forward. The attacker was getting closer. We were going to hit him. I was about to take my foot off the accelerator when... Maho shouted. I gritted my teeth and did as she said. But there was no impact. Evidently the attacker leapt away at the last second to avoid being crushed. But there was no time to confirm it as the car raced through the parking garage. We were going too fast, and since Maho was controlling the car from the passenger seat, she couldn't keep it going in a straight line. Oh no! The car spun to the left and right, and I was almost flung out of the broken window. I grabbed onto the edge of the seat as hard as I could. We headed for the exit, slamming into walls, pillars as we went. Fetch. Quoting scriptures against AI. Interesting though, like, so, but he's also operating under this impression that he's sometimes, like, so does, it seems bizarre to me that an incredibly religious person would actually be convinced that if they're if religiously they're correct, that an AI would ever be imbued with a soul, because they, like, why would their creator imbue it with a soul unless it was his intention to do so? Maybe this is a facade at the same time. Maybe he wants to, maybe the agent is supposed to pretend to be a psychotic, like, religious, like, freak as a cover-up for an attempted assassination from another country. Oh snap! Do you think that actually could happen? You know what, the fact that it could happen probably means it does. Couldn't agents from other countries sent to try and assassinate, destroy, or disrupt people send people who intentionally act like they represent a religious faction? Could perhaps not all, but some terrorist actions that we see actually be manipulations by other nations who are then using a cover story of a terrorist as a way to try and keep the focus off of themselves? That would be awful. But the fact that it even is a conceptual idea that I can even, like, comprehend makes me think it might actually be a real thing. Not just in the story, but in real life. Who is that guy? I could see an exit sign right in front of us. I pressed the brake and put my hand on top of Maho's, turning the wheel to the right. But that was the wrong thing to do. The rear tire slipped. The car spun into a circle. Great. And then it came to a stop. I looked back and saw Dr. Leskinen lying face up on the seat, giving me a thumbs up sign. Right. I quickly put my hand on the door and got ready to get out of the driver's seat. But then I saw an old creaky sedan rumbling toward us and shivered. It was the man from a moment ago. Fetch! He's following us and moving really fast. Fetch. Had a broken window slammed into the wall. I grabbed Maho out of the passenger seat and rolled outside. Dr. Leskinen rolled out the rear door. This guy is determined. It was less than a second afterwards that the sedan hit. If we'd been even a little slow, it would have been turned into mincemeat. Quickly. It's not time to not be lying. You gotta move. I stood up and offered Maho a hand, then moved away from the unrecognizable wreck that used to be a car. Fetch. Oh my gosh! He really looks crazy. Both cars are smashed together. The attacker's sedan was completely embedded in the rear half of the car we'd been driving. There was no way he could have survived. There's no tire marks on the ground, which meant he'd slammed into us without braking. I shivered. I'd almost been killed.
とにかく警察に連絡。
I was about to pull out my smartphone when the security guards heard the commotion and came running.
すみません。警察を呼んでください。
The security guard nodded and contacted the police. Thank goodness. Okay, what happened to him? Did he actually get shot? By what, like a microgun? I could feel a pulsing ache on the side of my head. Shot from the gun had grazed me. I hadn't felt that pain in a while, all the while I was driving. So I fearfully reached up to touch it and felt blood flowing from my temple down my face. I gulped when I saw that my fingertips had turned bright red. I almost saw Mayuri when she was shot in the head. I almost saw Kurisu when I killed her. The images felt like they were about to come flashing back to me, and I struggled to stay standing.
あなた血だらけじゃない。弾が当たったの。
Kind of, yes. Maho went pale.
ここってまずい場所だったりするのか。
It's the head, so kind of.
そこには線側頭動脈っていうのがあって。
Superficial temporal artery? That's bad. Artery located at the terminal branch of the external carotid artery. It travels from the neck to the head, between the temples and the ears, and supplies blood to the skin, ears, and jaw joints.
見せてごらん。少し触るよ。
Yes, doctor. Dr. Leskinen looked at the wound. When he touched me, it felt more pain, but it gritted my teeth to endure it.
大丈夫。傷はそんなに深くない。
Good.
よかった。
これを使いなさい。
Alright.
すみません。
It's a friggin' official, we have to tell them. I put the handkerchief he offered to me on my temple.
襲ってきた人。セミナーにいた人だわ。
He was at the seminar.
本当か？
覚えてない？あなたが異議を出した相手よ。
Dang. That's right. It sounded like he was insulting Kurisu, so I shouted objection at him. That was the guy. Was this his way of getting back at me? Not a chance.
神の与えし魂とは神の子である我々にこそ宿る。決してシリコンの上には宿らない。
Interesting.
何？
銃を撃つ前に言ってたんだ。
アマデウスのことかしら。
Think so.
さあ。
Yeah, they come. I can faintly hear police car sirens in the distance. The hotel security guards and staff are starting to gather.
なあ、この状況どう説明したらいいんだ。
ありのまま言うしかないわ。私たちだって何が何だか。
And then Maho's eyes went wide. She, Dr. Leskinen, and the crowd were all staring at a single point. I looked too. Oh no. I almost screamed. Oh no.
つまずきを
Oh no.
与えるよがもたらすものが忌まわしい。
Okay, please don't have a bomb. The man crawled out from the wreckage of the sedan covered in blood. And then he staggered to his feet. Oh, fetch! He looked like a zombie. All his limbs except the one holding the gun were pointed off in impossible directions, and all I could see was what looked like bones sticking out of him. How is he standing? His stomach was torn open, and each time he crawled forward, I could see major organs covered in blood falling out of the hole. Holy fetch! There's no freaking way! He must be on some kind of hyper drug. But he moved toward us as if he felt no pain at all. It was such an awful sight that no one could speak. The man unsteadily aimed his gun toward Dr. Leskinen. He must have been on the verge of death because his arm was flailing around too much to aim, but Dr. Leskinen's expression was pure terror as he seemed unable to move. Get him down! Get him down!
魂今
教授逃げ
Shot rang out. No! Fresh blood flew out of the man's head like his body was blown away. Fresh blood flew out of the man's head, and his body was blown away as if he had been hit by a truck. He fell to the ground, still clutching his gun. He tried to crawl forward anyway, but soon twitched and stopped moving. The crowd began to scream. Fetch, man. The attacker had been shot? Did he shoot himself? No, that gunshot was clearly different than the last ones.
誰だ
Who had just fired? I looked around. I could see several policemen coming from the entrance, but none of them had their guns drawn, and the crowd was nothing but security and hotel staff. I couldn't see any of them carrying a gun. So who had fired? And where had they fired from? The way they took the attacker's head off with a single shot. Not just anyone could do that.
何が
What is happening?
起きてるんだよ
Fetch, man, what the heck? Of course no one told me. Afterward, the police took us into custody. We were taken to the police station, questioned until late into the night. The sun was almost about to rise by the time we left. The police took me home in a patrol car. Dr. Leskinen and Maho were having the police take them back to their hotel in Wako, so we split up from the police station. We never did find out why the men had attacked us. Fetch, man. Alright, now we have two parties involved. Unless it was Suzuha. That was my first thought. I was like, Suzuha could have pulled off that shot. But we'll have to figure out what's happening with Suzuha next time. Fetch. Oh, man. Drugs that could perfectly suppress pain, but don't inhibit like capability, or even like can spurn psychotic breaks. Like that's like a terrifying war weapon because it could turn people into that. I can't remember what book I was reading. It was a story that like toyed with this idea of if you gave soldiers an ability to not feel pain and to like be constantly working off adrenaline, like you could have soldiers that could be shot multiple times and could still come at you, could still fight, and that would be terrifying. Not just because it would be like, not just because they would fight long past when they should have given up, but because the psychological effect of seeing someone being shot multiple times and just still coming for you would be enough to take out. That would, like, you could charge a line of soldiers that were better armed, better positioned, and outnumbering you, and probably win. It's horrifying. It's horrifying, and it's, oh my gosh. You know, gotta say, this one took a bit of a turn a little earlier than Steins Gate the original did. Fetch, man, this is getting crazy. So who was that, and what's going on? And now I'm guessing there's going to be multiple factions involved. So whoever shot him, if it wasn't Suzuha, was somebody who's maybe kind of like the Rounders. You know how the Rounders, like, they needed the time machine? Maybe the Russians or whoever wants Amadeus and they want the project to finish. And so maybe that was somebody who was sent to protect it, because they want to eventually take control of Amadeus themselves or something. I don't know, we'll have to find out. There's a lot to think about here. Dang, dude. I wonder if the anime like showed a whole lot of that. I'm gonna have to check it out after this for sure. Oh, I'll check it out for sure anyway. But like, how graphic did the anime get? It couldn't have been that graphic, because that was freaking ridiculous, man. Could you imagine? Oh. His entrails were like being pulled out of him while he was walking towards Dr. Leskinen. That's freaking terrifying. Wow, this has been an interesting episode, I'll tell you what, sir. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you guys don't mind. I know this one's going to be coming out late because I'm definitely going to be editing this one. And it's going to take a little while, but it's all... I'm going to get it out when I get it out. So, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to reading your comments in this one. There's just so much happening. I don't even know how to really process it all. But I'm just glad that the three of them got out. I thought Dr. Luskin was dead for sure. And I just still don't know if Amadeus is good for Okabe or not. I'm not sure what I think about it, but at this point, I don't know if we have the luxury of being picky. So we'll just have to see what happens. So thank you guys so much again. I love having you here, and I love being able to chat with you about it. And until the next video you're watching me or happen to see me in next, see you there.